Growing up in the Midwest in a traditional Christian home, my parents instilled certain values. And one of the values they instilled was marriage. They taught me that marriage should be between a man and a woman. Hi, my name is John Richard, and I'm doing a blog on should same-sex marriage be a constitutional amendment. But before we get into that, I'm going to take you back 20 years. 20 years ago, when I initially went to college, I met a young lady. We became great friends. And after about 6 months of our friendship, she came out openly and told me she was gay. This was a real big concern for her because she valued our friendship. But this is what I told her. I like you for who you are, not your sexual preference. So now getting into the research and what I found, it led me to the Tulane Law School because I wanted to know if there are any amendments. Well, Amendment 14 talks about equal rights. The equal rights for race, gender, and religion. Equal rights. Okay, great. We already have an amendment. Then I went into, are there any court cases? Well, the first one I discovered was Brown versus Board of Education. And if you're unfamiliar with this landmark case, this is where they desegregated our schools, our public schools. And they said it was unconstitutional. So as I began researching more and more court cases, this next court case really surprised me. I did not know the impact it had on equal rights. And if you're unfamiliar with it, it is Roe versus Wade. It is where they legalized abortion to terminate a pregnancy. But it was so much more than that. It empowered women. It empowered men. It empowered anybody seeking equal rights because we have the choice to make our own decisions on how we want to live, not being dictated. So it all led up to, in 2015, in another landmark case, the Oberbergfell versus Hodges, where the Supreme Court ruled it is unconstitutional to not have same-sex marriage. Basically saying it is legal for same-sex to marry in the United States. So in concluding, do I feel there is a need for an amendment to the Constitution for same-sex? No. We already have amendments in place that cover this, our equal rights. And it all started with Amendment 14. So again, no, we do not need an amendment for same-sex marriage. Thank you.